Do you remember rewatching the end of your favorite TV series and crying every single time? But do you actually know why that happens? Why do we cry? How do water droplets just come out of our eyes just like that? Is it magic? Well, not really. It's science. And anything with science, I'm on board. Well, when you experience any emotion, happiness, sadness, stress, anything in a large quantity, then the limbic system present in your brain sends signals to your nervous system. Signals are then sent to the lacrimal glands. These are present on the outer upper corners of our eyes. What happens here now is basically they produce salty fluids, which we call as tears, and where the tear ducts can't handle the overflow of water anymore, they come down our face as tears. Now, to talk about the physical performance after and during we cry, our nose scrunches up, our eyes close, our brows furrow, and oftentimes we scrunch our nose because we're trying to cope up with the amount of water that's flowing down, and it is directly related to the nose and the nostrils and how we breathe. We also may feel a lump in our throat, which is also known as the global sensation. This is caused by the lungs because the lungs are trying to breathe while we are simultaneously trying to swallow and also to breathe. And as we know, when we swallow, we can't breathe. And I know you're trying that right now, and I know it's not working. And this happens because we are trying to take in short breaths, which is also known as hiccoughing. I know that's an actual term. So after we cry or while crying, we take in small breaths of air like that, like kind of like gasps or something, and it's almost as if we are having hiccups and kind of like we're coughing. That's why it's called hiccoughing. And now the internal purpose. I know everyone tells you that crying actually lets out emotions, and that's scientifically true. When we cry, many stress producing chemicals and painkillers wash out with our tears. That's actually true. So if you cry, you are taking out the stress which is built up inside of your body, and it also adds on as an additional signal for other people to see that you're in distress and need some help. Unless you're crying for joy, in that case, I'm happy for you. Now for the fun bit that I promised at the end. Everybody wants to know how actors cry on command, and let me tell you. Well, it's not actually that someone's cutting onions in front of their eyes or spraying water or pepper spray inside of them. What's actually happening is sometimes there is this special spray known as steering spray, which is sprayed on their eyes and causes the eyes to itch and therefore sweat or cry. Or what happens is what they do is follow the 3 short breaths, 1 long breath trick. In that, what happens is you take 3 short breaths and 1 long breath, but this is a very, very long process and may or may not work. So in that case, what we can do is keep our eyes open for 30 seconds and stand in front of a fan. That will dry our eyes out and irritate them. So as soon as we close our eyes, the lacrimal glands will start working and producing tears to hydrate our eyes again. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button because I make videos like this daily. And who knows, maybe I'll see you in my next one.